Let's see what our panel thinks of all of that. Blogger and RedState.com contributor Kira Davis. Also with us, executive editor of National Review, Rehan Salam, and Fox News contributor and syndicated radio talk show host Leslie Marshall. Thank you, all of you, for being. I want to get, Leslie, your take on the broader questions that have come up last week. We're going to see Mueller coming out with something tomorrow. Lots of people very excited about that on your side of the political fence. I just want to ask you to get into that this way. Let's just give you the Mueller-Trump-Russia collusion. Let's just say that that's valid and appropriate, and we'll see where that goes. Don't you think, because of what we've heard about uranium and about the Clintons being involved in that and about Mueller's role earlier on with the FBI whistleblower and all the rest of it, there's enough there to investigate that at the very minimum there should be an equivalent investigation of the other side of this question?
No, and I'll tell you why. Because when you look at where this comes from, the source is not, this is not Hillary and Bill writing a check to the Russians, okay? So as much as many on the other side of my ideologic rainbow here would like to say that that is not the case. You have a donor of theirs, which by the way used to give $145 million, and that was cut down at this time and later to $4 million to the Clinton Foundation. One, Hillary Clinton, it was said by the assistant in the State Department, was not getting in CFIUS's way on this, and the State Department is one of 9 departments that, right. And I thank you for doing that, because I didn't see just a picture of Hillary up there, so I thank you for that. And this is the other reason. I am not a nuclear non-proliferation expert, but people like Jeff Levin, who is, have said, regarding national security in Russia, you know, first of all, they don't have the license to export uranium outside the United States. And secondly, he said it was like Russia burning money with regard to our national security.
The Democrats, it seems to me, you know, they said a few things about trying to understand what really happened. And there are Democrats, and we've had them on the show, people like Ro Khanna, who really think that the answer is to pursue that kind of economic populism that Rehan was referencing. But generally speaking, I just think they're still in that mindset of these people, these Trump supporters, are just, you know, to be sneered at and condescended to.
Well, it's funny, because if you guys read my Twitter page, you would think the opposite, okay? The exact opposite. I know, I've seen, I experience, I live daily, that the hatred and the fest is going on from both sides. Fortunately, that is the minority on both sides. I am not an elite Republican. I don't have a country club membership, and I don't have, 7, digits, in my paycheck. The majority of Americans, I think, are really on the same page. I think where the shock comes in is some of the rhetoric, I know especially here in the city that I live in, Los Angeles, that is so multicultural and so varied. And the largest number, I mean, I know we're going to talk immigration perhaps later, the largest number of DACA recipients, the largest number of their family members are living in this state, and look at the economy of this state. But back to your point with the elite, there is a concern that we live among people that are saying things not just on Twitter, but are going to rallies and holding up these signs. And there is a concern that the man who said some of these things and started this was elected. Yes, some people still can't get beyond that.
I'm sorry, because we're out of time on this. That's a really important point.
And I know that the keys to success for any child are parents who are married, staying in school and finishing school, and getting that education. Those are
I completely agree.
Yeah.
That's well said. Leslie, it sounds like you're very much in agreement there.
I'm in agreement somewhat, and here's the thing, okay? I'm a Democrat, and I'm going to say, wait, you want more government in our private lives? No, because I do think it comes down to parenting. But here's the thing, everybody does their own thing. My husband and I have looked into things. My husband is a health nut. I call him a sugar Nazi, okay? If my daughter's in the other room, she's nodding right now and sneaking a cookie in the corner. Hopefully he's not watching. We, on Sundays, unplug as a family, and we got this actually from Mark Zuckerberg's sister. Who actually says that she's doing this with her family. 1. 2, my kids do not have smartphones or tablets. They're 9 and 10. I fear that day is coming at some point. Not to use it as a babysitter. My kids don't look at a tablet all week long. I am using it as a babysitter right now. I'm sure my daughter's watching something on Netflix.
She should be watching this show. I can't believe it.
I know. Outrage. Wait a minute. I'm like, yeah, she's watching this show, Steve. And
because it's so scintillating.
But here's what bothers me. Okay, my daughter will have a friend over, and she'll say, "Mom, she has her tablet. Can I use my tablet?" And they will play something called, and this is not bad about the company, Roblox, while they're sitting next to each other. And I walk in the room and I'm like, talk to each other and
No,
play
I
together.
totally
You
agree.
wanted a play date
So look,
to face
I
each
agree.
other. Oh, and obesity does concern me as well, because if
Yeah.
you're sitting looking at the screen and not getting out and playing basketball.
Wait, people have been misled into believing that middle-class people are the chief beneficiaries
They're
of
not.
this tax break.
I agree.
The mortgage tax break is the same exact thing. Middle-class people do not generally benefit from it. It's overwhelmingly the rich.
Yes. Leslie, where are you on it?
Thank you for saying that, because that's what my team is saying on the left. We were just talking off air about the fact that all of those lawyers and, I mean, come on, think about it. Most people, left or right, who are sitting in either chamber, House or Senate, are very wealthy. They're very wealthy Republicans, and this is an area where Republicans.
Democrats, you keep saying that. Democrats
wait,
are wealthy.
wait,
They're the majority of the House and the Senate
And they're
right now,
very
are they
wealthy.
not? This
Right.
is the Republican tax plan
Kira, hang
that's
on a
being
second.
put forth, not bipartisan tax plan, that the Republicans and the president himself keep saying benefits the middle class, is going to benefit the middle class. And like you said, no, it does not. This is not going to benefit the middle
Great. Well, I
class.
love that we
How
will-
does this help the small business owner?
Wait, no,
Well,
I think
no, hang on.
we're actually
Ray,
disagreeing
sorry,
here, because
we-
I'm saying that getting rid of SALT is not something that is going to hurt the middle class. That's a claim that's being made by folks on the other side of the aisle. I think that actually getting rid of this and having a saner tax code is what would benefit the middle class.
Yeah, but when you have deductions taken away, like personal deductions, which
Those
really help
deductions
small business
overwhelmingly
owners.
benefit
This is
high-income
going to be
households.
fun. When they publish the thing on Wednesday, everyone's going to be having these arguments.